picked up FP Journe TN Turb, brand new. Gonna look immaculate, running perfectly. So excited to finally get it. It's taken a while. I think a month and a half, maybe 2 months. Dog, how we doing?
Good.
Pretty good. Merci. Thank you so much. On the downside, it took a little bit to get this watch fully serviced, looking brand new, tested everything like new from the factory. We have 2 different watchmakers. One that we have do more of our generic AP, Patek, you know, some basic Richard Milles, but for servicing, especially with Journe. This other watchmaker has God knows how long, 20 years of experience, and also almost opened up service center with FP Journe, so he knows it inside and out. Positive side of things, we probably would have sold it for cheaper, and this watch has gone up for a lot. So even though it sat there, it went up a lot in value. The TN right now, there's really none on the market. It's definitely gone up. We're gonna be asking a higher price because I personally have not been offered any of them. So a really special watch, 40 millimeter, just great size, aesthetic, everything. So we've had a lot of people reach out as well. I've been waiting, but at the same time, we've been waiting and the market's gone up. The cost for me to replace it's gonna be a lot higher. And honestly, I haven't seen any posted in the wholesale chats, not even like 1, 2, I haven't seen any, 0. So the demand for these is strong and there's really not that many of them floating around.
Like 105, or no, probably less, probably 100.
100?
Yeah.
This is the rose gold skeleton. I should pay 101, and then this one I should pay how much?
I said, Garrett, on this one, the Turb, like 65K.
Let me see. Titanium
Oh,
Turb?
titanium, that's more. I don't know, it's gonna be like something in the hundreds, right?
I don't know if I'd pay that high. I think probably around upper 90s, 100, because steel is like 65 stock.
Dude, I don't know. I don't see any for sale.
That's the problem. I don't want to buy if we're the only one idiot with it.
Yeah, I see one that was posted July 5th for 137.5. Offer 100.
I'll put 100, fuck it.
I mean, I have my eyes and ears glued to the chats all the time. We're hit up so often on different stuff. All the inquiries kind of just make it so you have to know, like right off the bat when you get a phone call on specific watches. I'm doing valuations on trade values all the time. So when you're doing that, you have to look at comps in the chats. You kind of just have to do some math and deduct from what the last sale was to put a number on it. So that's helpful. Also just experience. I think I'm going on 4.5 years doing this, so especially on the bigger pieces, it's good to have a lot of knowledge on it because you can't really be selling that type of stuff blindly, not knowing your numbers or how much they're actually going for, because a lot of stuff in the dealer chats are quite inflated to what they are based off the rarity. So if you actually know what they go for, that's helpful because you can get burned that way too. I mean, stuff doesn't really plummet or skyrocket unless there's stuff in the news, like for example with Trump's tariffs, like the day that was set into place, a few dealers I would be talking to the night before, and then we're about to make a deal, and then the next morning he's like, oh nope, new price, and he adds 20K. Also discontinuations, if you're not really up to date on those, that's not good because people are gonna be fishing and cherry picking for deals to see if people haven't caught on to the recent trends of a watch being discontinued. But other than that, there's no significant changes unless it's stuff like that. I mean, Patek in general just makes a lot less watches. You're looking at the one that's the blue dial. Yeah, I mean, AP in general right now, I'm just seeing the market being a lot softer on those. But I know you don't really like stainless watches, so that 5990 is stainless. Yeah, so as a collector, he's gonna be quite a bit more anal about making sure everything's actually completely unworn and has never left the box. Every single watch we've sold him has been 2025 fresh dated. This one is gonna be one of the older watches with it being 2 months out of the box. So he's just double, quadruple checking to make sure that it hasn't been worn or anything. We were looking for this watch for the last few days. We found quite a few fresh dated, but they didn't have the white tag. On certain watches, I don't think it really matters, but this one has the baguettes, so I understand why he wanted the white tag. I think that in terms of collectability, you want a white tag on that because it is a more rare dial. But yeah, then he pivoted over to a few other Pateks. He's big on collecting them in sets. He has every Platinum Daytona as a non-baguette. He has an old reference baguette, old reference non-baguette. So he just wants them all, which is, I love that.
Just sold a watch, packing it up. I always try and get it packed as soon as possible so when FedEx comes, everything's ready. So I sold Royal Oak Offshore. They've been slow sellers, but they're a great price point at the moment, like crazy value. Retail on them, I think it's like 45K. We sold it right around 30. They're not even like the easiest to get at retail, so it's definitely a really good deal. We sold a dealer a Rolex Date 8 Platinum. It's assistant just came and picked it up. Hey, how's it going? Good, good. It's a new style XL Rolex box. Really nice. They really up the quality. Make sure have the extra links. There's white tag. There's the extra links. All right, here you go.
Thank you.
We get a lot of trade-ins here at G&G, a lot from all kinds of varieties, all types of brands. Certain brands we just don't take because it's really hard for us to sell, or it can take a while to sell. This watch that came in is something we wouldn't usually take, but we got it in on trade and it's very unique. Since it's arrived here, I'm actually shocked on how cool it is, how the presentation is. I had no idea. So here we have a 5575G Patek, limited to 1,300 pieces. This is for the 175th anniversary of Patek. As you can see right at the bottom here, 1839 to 2014. The watch came out in 2014. And with any limited edition or numbered Patek, very, 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 very important to have the attestation papers. So all the limited Pateks have an attestation paper. So if you're buying a 5711 Tiffany or 5711 1P, 5976 1G, you want to make sure those are the 40th, so you want to make sure you have an attestation paper. And then also what's really cool, and I didn't even realize this, just taking it out right now, is it has like a sick plaque. That's so freaking cool. Never seen this. So this didn't come on any of like the other anniversaries of the 40th. Wow. It has like the Mount Rushmore on top. And what's key about this is it literally has everything. You gotta have everything with these kind of collectible pieces. What else is really cool about the watch? It was the first world timer with a moon phase. So as you can zoom in on the dial, you can see the moon phase, which makes it really unique. Limited 1,300 pieces, and the watch is also in really good condition. So hit us up if you're interested. We just got it in. We have the box presentation, all the paperwork is just, oh man, unbelievable.